guess who just passed and got her certificate for marketing? I'm so happy. Also, like, I didn't do as well as I wanted to because I know I got like 13 questions wrong. But I think it's still a pretty good job anyway. The questions are a little bit hard. Like, finally got to learn the proper foundation of marketing. And I can stop running around like a headless chicken when I do marketing. I have some emotional support Yako with me. Cheers! I am so tired today. I'm even more tired than usual. I just had Pilates in the morning. I've been going to Pilates every week with my friend Chris. I used to go Pilates alone every week, but then we kind of found, or at least I introduced her to the studio that I always go to. She fell in love with it, and then we both started to make it like a weekly routine thing, which is really nice. After which I head off to the library alone to get some studying done. We are approaching almost the end of this series. Unfortunately, fortunately, I guess. I actually have been looking for jobs lately and I'm a little bit stressed. I'm gonna be really honest with you guys. Like, I'm a little bit stressed because there's really not much for me in the job market right now, which is making me very I like to believe in divine timing and divine intervention, that whatever that is meant for me will not escape me. And yeah, so there's no reason for me to panic. I don't know, we shall see. We shall see. It's been growing so long. It's even hard to contain it with my claw clip. Okay, I have my now lukewarm matcha latte. I feel like I've been lacking so much motivation and energy to get some of my courses done. I won't lie to you, these things happen. I think it's also because last week I really just powered through like 5 to 6 lessons in a day just so I could take the exam and get my certification. But because I like powered through every day, I don't really think I dedicated enough intentional time to rest. I felt like I neglected a lot of like my self-care. It's definitely taking a toll on me because I feel anxious over very little things. When I've been unemployed for too long, there comes a time where I start to lack a lot of needed stimulation. because I don't have a job. I don't have to attend to anyone. I don't have to report to anybody. I don't have to do work and meet deadlines. You know, are all these things that like set your schedules into a structure. Right now, I'm really just like free and easy, trying to make up some sort of structure on my day-to-day, which admittedly, it can be quite hard because I love flexibility. Sometimes I take it too far. I struggle with discipline a lot, actually. I think this is probably the longest time I've been funemployed. I remember the last time I got funemployed was about 2 months straight. And right now, I think I'm hitting my 3-month mark. So, kind of in the process of figuring out like what the fuck do I want? Am I better off having a really flexible routine like I do now, and like I should be gravitating towards freelance, part-time jobs, or should I stick to like a 9 to 5 and be like a corporate slave, but at least I have some sort of structure and fixed salary? Lately, I've just been reading. I'm embarrassed to admit this, but I think my last fictional book that I've ever read was when I was like 14, 15, when Fault in Our Stars came out. I think as I grew older, I started to read more non-fictional books because as a fellow girly coming out of survival mode, I felt like I did not have any capacity, especially when it comes to reading, which over the years as TikTok has kind of become a part of my routine. I like to thank coronavirus for that. Now I've developed a really unhealthy relationship with TikTok, that my attention span has been really shit because of it. Now I feel like as I'm exiting that like survival mode era, I am trying to really indulge in fictional books again. So I picked this up like last year. This is sold by Ethos Books, which is a local bookstore. The lady who was selling me this, she was pitching to me how like this book may be turned into a movie. So definitely set on a fictional character and talking about identity. Even though it's not in the local context, but Malaysia is kind of like friendly neighbor of Singapore. So I actually recommend this book if you want like a good read. It's getting so dark. I'm gonna go back to reading this and then I'm gonna cook dinner because apparently I'm cooking for me and my dad today. Guess what we're cooking? Pasta. Yes, it's the same pesto pasta that I've cooked in one of my videos. Oh my god. So this is the first time I even have red hair. I feel like a different person. It looks kind of dark right now just because the lighting is not really the best. It is super gloomy and rainy today. I kind of avoided having red hair just because a lot of people say like, oh, it's because you're mentally ill or you're going through something. That's why you would have red hair. Kind of reminds me of that meme in Victorious where like a cat was arguing with Robbie's grandma where she was like, my red hair has nothing to do with my psychological problems. That's me. But for me it's like, no, I'm not really going through anything. I just been wanting to have red hair. I look really badass. This is the new era. I feel like I forced a glow up. Been dying to go to the salon for a while now because it has been about a year. My hair has been super dry and a lot of it has also grown out. So initially I did like a wolf cut, and because everything was so grown out, you can kind of like barely see the wolf cut anymore. Went back to my usual wolf cut just because I think it goes really well with my curly hair. Let me show you my outfit. I want to take some pictures of my new hair, you know, for the gram. So I am just gonna wear simple black and white. So I got this white top over here. It's thrifted from someone on Instagram that was selling it. Then I have this simple black skirt from Uniqlo. Anyways, I'm gonna head out to go on a little friend date. Yes, I'm meeting someone new but not really new. I'm meeting her for the first time in person. It is this other content creator that I know from a creative networking event that I attended months ago. And we have been internet friends since then, and it's only until now we decided to finally meet up. So we're gonna go on a little little cafe date. I'm very excited. Which I don't really know about. I know this video is really long overdue. It's already a month since I posted my last video and I'm just starting to edit. Just been in a little bit of a funk and did wound up spiraling a little bit into just a tiny bit of depression. The job market is just really bad right now, and it's not only hard for me to find a job, but it's hard for basically everyone else to find a job. So I'm trying really hard not to be hard on myself because all of these things are really just out of my control. The only job that has really gotten back to me is this journalism company. Fortunately, they rejected my application for like a part-time social media manager role, and it's really disappointing that I didn't get it. I've been wanting to venture out of the arts industry just to see what it's like to do marketing for them as well. It's getting a little rough, and I think also having to cut out a lot of the things that were very fulfilling in my routine, especially in the earlier part of my funemployment diaries when I was going to my workout classes. If I wanted to go out and feel like I'm doing work, I will just go to a nice cafe. Still have money to spend and like enjoy and experience these things, right? But then now it's harder to even think about that because finances are dipping. It's chipping into my savings. Like I still have savings where it could get me by. I think what really like frustrates me is not knowing how long this would last. So I guess like everybody has to go through something like this every once in their life, is that they have to deal with the uncertainty of whether they even get a job. Yeah, I'm trying to preserve myself and my sanity in this period of absence from YouTube. I've kind of just been figuring that out because like I don't even want to think about doing this if I feel like I not really like sorted out a job situation. These days I've just been going to the library a lot because it's a free third space that I can venture into. Fortunately, our libraries have a booking system, so you can actually book seats. And I think that's super handy in my situation. So like it gives me an excuse to go out. I feel like I'm more motivated to get stuff done when I travel out of my home and into a designated area, because I feel like it will be such a waste if I like go all the way to somewhere and I don't do what I'm supposed to do. Like it doesn't make sense. It really gets me out of this spiral zone, I would say. It is what it is, basically.